Good evening, everyone. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. I am your host, Carolan Carey. Delighted to be here with you this evening. We have a nice crew on here on Rumble and also on YouTube. If you're watching from somewhere else or BitChute, let us know. And if you're watching for the first time, let us know as well. Nice to have you with us. Let's see. We are streaming live on Rumble, BitChute, X, YouTube. Also, several audio platforms, if not all of them, on Acast. Is that how I say it? I forget. So if you are listening an audio, you're doing listening to us instead of watching, I will do my best to any questions I get and any validation I get, I will read out for you so that you will feel like you're part of the circle. Let's see. We have, you can donate to the show via my Venmo account, Carolan-Carey, Carolan-Carey. If you'd like to make a contribution to the show, it would be wonderful. If you are unable to or don't want to do that, that's okay. You're not obligated. You can just hit the like button, share the show, subscribe, stay current with us, and keep in contact. Love to hear from you. You can hit the Rumble $. I think there's a $sign on there. And or you can go directly to the Venmo. So appreciate that. My website is carolancarey.com. Sometimes I actually put something new on there. I noticed I messed up. We had lovely Laura Romero as a special guest last week. So if you want to go back into the archive there and listen to the priors, that's great. She's was an enjoyable guest. We love her. She's also a show host twice a month. Or more. I think it's twice a month. She's on Tuesdays. Yeah, Tuesdays, 4 p.m. She changed her time to 4 p.m. This weekend, we have Spiritual Message Circle, February 21st at 8 p.m. It's $25 donation. And if you'd like to watch it, you can get the link on Goldylocks Productions. And you can watch it if you'd like to. And if you want to join in, you have till about probably 8:15, 20 after 8. If you want to join in, pay your donation, hop on, that's great. Get observed first and see if you'd like it. We usually give readings. 4 or 5 of us show hosts give readings. And so you'll get a message from each one of us. So that's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun to do it. Let's see what else. I also want to thank Jill and Roy if they're on Rumble tonight. Oh, there they are. They're with Ruth, Jill, Roy, Maureen, and Patty are on Rumble this evening. Thank you, Jill and Roy, for sponsoring my show for the month of February. That's really nice. I appreciate that very much. Let's see. So we're going to do them first. We'll do our sponsors first. And then we have on YouTube, we have Robert, April, Richard, Lady, and Kavita. Laura is watching on Rumble. I was just talking about you. How about that? The lovely Laura Romero, angelsandhealinglight.com. Thank you very much. Let's see who else we have on here. Okay, I guess we'll get started. Let me get started with, I forgot something. Also, there are a couple of sales on Goldylocks Productions shop. If you go to the website, we have some great products on there. You can support all the shows. One of the shows, Goldylocks Productions. We have T-shirts, baby bibs, dog bandanas, mouse pads, sweatshirts, regular shirts, hats, all kinds of stuff on there. So please check it out. And there's just a couple of sales going on. And Pooja is here as well. Welcome, Pooja. Let me put her on here. So we're going to do some crystal ball readings that I didn't get to this month. I missed a week. I was not well. Then I had the lovely Laura on last week. So We are now in the third week of February, I guess, third show of February. So we're going to do it now. We'll do what's going to come up for you in March, hopefully. So let's start with Jill and Roy. Thanks for being here. Carol is here. Hi, Carol. That's good. I'm trying to write them down just so I don't. Usually I don't have to, but I figured I better. My brain is like not operating in full potential right now, so better write them down. Now, let's see. What do we get here? Jill and Roy, Jill and Roy. So I see a creek running, or like a little river, little brook or something running. So I'm wondering if you're going walking there in particular spot, but that's what I get. I'm going to direct this to Jill first. I see you walking and enjoying being out in the fresh air. It's a lot different for you than here in Florida. We're so humid. It feels better there where you are now on the border, Tennessee and Georgia. So that's great. It feels like the air is fresher, particularly this time of year. And I do see a running brook. So I don't know how much snow you got, but I do see this running brook. I'm walking by it. I also see a lake. I can see ducks on that lake, pine trees. And I can smell the pine trees. Very nice. I also see planting the front of the house, planting for spring. You and Roy discussing colors. I do get like putting out for spring something red, maybe geraniums. I also get purple iris. I wonder if you're thinking about that. I feel like there's like little places where you can plant, put bulbs in or something, make it look fresh and new. I feel that Jill is very excited here. Planning, I'm going to put this here and do this and do that. And her mind's going 100 miles an hour. And Roy's just like, yep, yes, dear. So I think Jill is going to particularly enjoy decorating this place. It's kind of hard, you know, it's when you bring all your stuff with you and then you get here. I had stuff in storage for a year. And by the time I emptied that and had it taken down here, half the stuff I was like, why did I keep this? Why? So I still have furniture from New York, brought it to New Jersey, brought it to Pennsylvania, brought it to Sarasota. And now I'm finally going to get rid of this big china closet. I'm like, I don't know why I kept it. Anyway, but I feel Jill going through the same thing. A lot of linen she's going through, a lot of lacy things of her mother's that she wants to have a place of honor, so to speak. So I do see you doing that. And good luck with that, and you're going to enjoy yourself. Now, for Roy, do see projects. I see a canoe. So I'm wondering if you're going to take a canoe out, go exploring. I'm wondering if that's what's going to happen for you. I see something with paddles. Like, I'm wondering if there's a club or there's like a 2 paddles on the side of a building. You know how they put that? Like canoeing. Sometimes they do it for crowing too, but these look like canoe paddles to me. So I'm seeing that. So I wonder if there's a clubhouse maybe or something. So like I see Roy out with the last vestiges of snow on the ground, little patches. So this must be close to springtime. And digging. I do see digging. And I do see some woodworking kind of thing. I wonder if I can move that thing out of my way. Can I move? I'm afraid to move it. I have my Club Crackers box right in my vision of this crystal ball, and it's not going away. I do see hammer and nails. I do see you doing a few things. And I also feel like there's like a little memorial. Maybe Jill has convinced you to do this. There's a little memorial on the property, and I'm calling it a memorial. I'm not, maybe it's like, what would you call that? A remembrance, maybe a remembrance of both your parents or something like that at the house. It might be like a rose bush, might be just like a little dedicated spot with rocks and a special flowers or something. And I think that's meant to be in remembrance of your families. And I feel like you're like, this is it. We've arrived. We're not moving again. So I hope you can take that, Roy. I feel that this is it. You're done. So enjoy and good luck to you. Thank you so much for being my sponsor. Appreciate you. Okay. So I wrote these people down. Oh, you have apple trees and strawberries and grapes. Oh, wow. Jill says, well, you're spot on. We are going to plant soon. We have bulbs already coming up. Oh, wow. I'm just starting to put in some cabbage, red and green. And, oh, Jill says he brought his kayak with us. You were spot on tonight. Oh, my God. He will be making raised beds. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, Jill. Our house has a creek, and we walk every day now on our road. Oh, how nice. We also have Samir on here. Let me check on Rumble. Well, let me go, since I started on Rumble, let me see how many are on there. I have to look. Let me see. Whoops. Robert. I think I saw Ruth. Kavita. No, she's here. Ruth are on there. Okay, let me do Ruth. I think that's all. And Laura. Let me do those two on Rumble and get that done. Oh, they haven't done a memorial yet. That's a great idea. Okay. Apple trees, strawberries, and grapes. Wow, you go, girl. Let me just check. Sorry for the delay here. Who's that? Sean? Shamble something? Not sure who that is. Carol D, thank you very much. Oh, my light just went out. Oops. Okay. I was looking. Laura and Ruth. Okay. All right. Let me get our Rumble people done first. Maureen, let me look at you. I'm getting drapes. Something, curtains, drapes, something I'm changing here if I am you. Let me get this thing out of the way. Can I get this out of the way? Whoops. My lights are flickering. That can't be a good thing, right? Oop. Oh, my backlights are flickering because I'm screwing around with my lights, and that's why they're not working. There we go. There. Not normally this unorganized. Let's see. There we go. And I lost my little light. Oh, well. It's all right. We'll live. Okay. So I am with Maureen. Maureen, something about the drapes or curtains. And I see a view from one of your windows, or if it's patio, I'm not sure. But I do see water. Can you see water from your place? I'm wondering. Boy, lucky you if you can, right? I don't hope you didn't get hit too badly with the snow. I heard that they had some rough weather down there. Or up there, rather. Nice. There's something sentimental. Maybe it's a picture of Jake. There's something sentimental, or more than one sentimental thing that you're putting in a specific spot. And I feel it's like a little memorial remembrance kind of thing, like a top of a small table or an end table or something in the corner, or in that one room special. It has a candle there, maybe a couple of pictures. Something about, I'm thinking it's for Jake. So I'm wondering if you did that for Jacob, for your son. Let's see what he's up to tonight. Oh, Mom. He's like, oh, Mom, don't worry. Oh, Mom, don't worry. What are you worrying about? What's he saying? He says, Mom, you're so used to working hard and anxiety, particularly since my passing, that you don't know any other way. So he is encouraging you to learn how to relax, to share, to remember the good times. And I know that there's something churning this up again, with some clues about the criminal case. And he's saying, just sit tight, and relax, Mom. As I've told you before, this is going to work out. Don't worry. And I'm going to remind you, there's at least one person in that case that's passed already. I don't know if you know that. It might be more than one. Because of their behavior and because of who they are, it doesn't mean that they were killed because of this case. They just happen to be incidentally because of their lifestyle. So I wonder if that makes sense to you. And there is something buried. I don't mean like in the ground buried. I mean, there are some clues that were buried, and which I can't figure out why exactly. I wouldn't say it's incompetence, but could be overlooked. Like, as you said, they had made their determination already before looking at all the facts and interviewing everyone. So bad on them. I'm talking about the law enforcement. So something's coming up again, okay? So keep your fingers crossed with that. And I want you to remember to try to let go of the outcome. We're not in charge of that, but it will work out to your satisfaction, okay? He's doing rather well, your beautiful son, so please don't worry about him. And he said, I love your new place. And thank you so much for the lovely picture. So thank you, Maureen, for being here. Let me go with Patty. Hi, Patty. How are you doing, darling? I feel like big success this month, or the month of March. Big success 2026. Something about dollars and cents and fulfillment. I feel there's fulfilling. It may not be the career choice, but I feel it's fulfilling in kind of checking all the boxes for you. Something here is very important. Now, this could be a voluntary thing or a permanent thing, a paid position, or it could just be friendships that you can count on. For once in your life, you can start to trust people. So I'm hoping that works for you. And a lot of people admire you and look up to you. So maybe sharing, maybe it's reading, maybe it's just talking, being friends. You're free to be you. So I think you should celebrate that. Good year for you. I'm wondering if there's a move someplace. I'm wondering if you're thinking about a move, like a different place to live or something more convenient. I'm seeing boxes. Unless you're like my house, I start emptying rooms out and then I don't do anything with it. I have boxes and then I'm like, yeah, and I just stack them up and eventually I will get to them. So I'm wondering if you're doing that. I'm just being sloppy, to be honest. I don't feel like doing it. It's a great surge. I get these surges of energy. I don't know if you do. And I start doing this stuff and then I'm like, I'm tired, bored. I think you're more organized than I am. I would say anybody is more organized than I am. But Patty, I feel that you're making a strategic move here. So good luck with that. And I do see money. So I hope that works for you, Patty. We also have Laura and Ruth. Laura. Thanks for being on my show last week. It was an excellent show. More shows to come, different kind of, like, I feel like teaching, maybe, like a segment of what you're channeling is how we contact or channel ourselves, or the lessons learned from your channeling, something like that. But I feel like you're giving like a lecture or talk, okay? I think you're going to be very proud of your work, and I'm very proud of you as well. I'm cheering you on. Laura is hoping to release a book this year. What else? I'm getting playing cards, but I know that's not what it is. I know that they are, what do we consider? What are those things called? When you pull a card for somebody, it's not a playing card. It's a something. Oh, rats. I forgot what it is. See what happens to my brain? Let me see if any big show. Watching a rumble. I was watching a rumble. What do you call those things? Maureen says, yes, I have a view of the ocean. Oh, wow. Yes, meeting in March. Pat Sparrow. Hi, Pat. Well, meeting is March 16th. Thank you so much, Carolan. I love and appreciate you. Well, thank you, Maureen. We appreciate you. We'll be praying for you. Okay? Don't panic. Dottie is watching on Rumble. Oracle card. Yes. Duh. Thank you. Oracle card. Dottie. Hi, Dottie. So I see you doing that, Laura. Laying out plans. And I see how each project, since you have this new system, is going to line up for you. And you'll be able to regulate your time. I wish that would work for me, but I don't look at calendars half the time. So anyway, but thank you for sharing that special system that you've developed. Ruth, how are you? Something about grandchildren. I'm wondering if there's a party coming up here. I feel all the kids, games. I wonder if there's a birthday in the summer. Is there one of the grandchildren gonna have a birthday in the spring or summer? Because I see this going on outside. Maybe even barbecuing. So I'm wondering if this is something that you're thinking about for the future. I do see meeting with someone about your work, and I've mentioned this before. I think I see you meeting with someone about how to plan or a strategy or something about that, a release of something. You usually go it alone and look for advice, and you do very well. But I think it's time to hit professional and hit the restart button on a couple of things, because they would be lucrative for you. So I'm going to share that with you. Okay. I feel like, I don't know if you're talking to your son-in-law or your son. I feel like you're talking to a male member, younger male in the family, about artwork or production or something like that. So I don't know if you do discuss this with your family, but I'm seeing that conversation. I think it's family, because it's off the cuff kind of feeling. It's not like the professional is talking to you and advising you. It's kind of off the cuff remarks about things that you might want to think about. Okay, so we got that. So that is Ruth. Thank you, Ruth, for being here. Ruth's show is on Wednesday evenings, Transformational Soul. She's on last night. I missed it. I've been going to bed early, like 8 o'clock. If I don't get a nap, I'm in sleep by 8, waking up at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I apologize. I haven't been supporting my team. I apologize, but it's just the way it's been lately. So Ruth is on Wednesday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Please check her out. Her website is ruthsaltman.com. Laura is angelsandhealinglight.com. Okay. And I have... Oh, Patty switched over to here. Okay. Yep, I got you already. I hope you got it. Let me see. I have Dottie. Put you on the wrong list. Dottie. Thanks for being here, Dottie. How are you? Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate you. I just saw something on Facebook and I forgot what it was. Was it about a memorial, about a loved one? Something about that? Let me see who I have here for you. There's something, it's a little distressing is the feeling that I'm getting, Dottie. It was, I think you're past it, but there was something a little distressing in regard to someone that passed. Now, this might have happened before they passed, not on great terms or something like that. Not trying to put words in your mouth, but I get the feeling, the uncomfortability, but I feel that you've moved on from this. Is this correct? I see some new things. I do see writing. It could be a book. It could be an album of family pictures or a genealogy thing. But I see something coming together that you're working on. And I feel like I'm redoing my money plan, strategically, maybe retirement or moving things around. So I see you doing that. Pat Sparrow says, thank you, Carolan. You're welcome, Pat. Oh, Richard, I'm sorry I missed you. I hope you can watch the repeat. Go off to work. Have a great night. Johnny's watching a rumble. Okay. So something about doing something strategic with money, maybe retirement, moving things around. Very happy for you. It's a very good move. A couple of the ideas that you're thinking of, the stock market is doing great. If you have funds in there. And I see like some kind of trip. I always say trip for you, but I seriously mean like it's almost like a class trip kind of thing. Maybe there's an educational thing, like either Washington, D.C. or American Indians or something about history or something like that. I feel like there's a history component or a learning experience with this. It could be NASA, it could be anything like that. I'm wondering if there's a learning component in a trip that you're considering. So thank you for being here, Dottie, as always. Okay, so now I am back to YouTube. Thank you, Dottie, for being here, as always. Richard, I'm sorry I missed you. I hope you can watch the replay. Robert, thank you for your patience, Robert. Message, please. As always, Robert, thank you for being here. Movement. I do get that. Movement. I don't think it means, I think you've already moved, but I feel like movement in like the sense that you are physically moving better, or you're moving through problems, you're making lists, what's got to be fixed, what's got to be getting rid of. I still get that estate feel with you, with a lady. I'm still getting that. So I'm wondering if it's spring. If you're still in Pennsylvania, I'm sure you're buried in snow still, or just coming out of it. Oh, I love those. I see crocuses coming up somewhere in the snow. So I'm wondering if that's your property that you're on, your parents' property or your family's property. And I see daffodils might be buried somewhere. I still see, I'm like kind of thinking about trying to get rid of things, your own and your parents. Is that possible? I see you sorting through things. I'm also in a garage, wondering if that house has a garage. And I'm pulling things out that have probably been in there for 100 years. Like you're like, why do we have this? You know, you're kind of looking at like, I don't even know what this is. So I feel that that's going on. And it's a lot of, there's joy in recognizing things, maybe of yours from high school or something. Wondering if that's there. Family mementos, maybe going through things. So there's happiness and sadness with this as well. So I'm wondering if that's what I'm seeing with you, because that's what I feel. Like it feels good and it feels sad as well. And that's what memories are, right? They're a mixture of good, bad, and in between. So I see you doing that. Things are getting better for you by springtime. I see more movement. I'm wondering if you're going to be able to do this. Have you been on a rowing machine at a gym or something? I'm seeing this, or either that, or maybe you are rowing in a boat. I'm wondering how your knees are going to take that, but I'm just wondering. I'll remind you again about the red light therapy. I'm using it on my leg. It's good. You can get some handheld ones, pretty reasonable. There's some that do whole body, or like a whole that are like bigger, like a, what do you call those? Solar panel kind of thing, but it's red light. So I'm wondering if you're thinking about that, or if it's something that you strap on your knee. But I do feel that. I do feel more, what would you call that? Holistic or natural path kind of things going on. Supplements or something that you're researching. You know, it's funny, as we get older, we can't be passive anymore, can we? We really have to be our own advocates. And you're starting to take an interest. Like, you know, I'm not going to sit here and be dumb and let them prescribe whatever they want. I'm going to research this, what works for other people. So I see you doing that. Thank you, Robert, for being here. A great spring to you. So I'm very happy to have you with us tonight. Thank you so much. April, hi, girl. What's going on? I don't want to ask because I think I know. April, there's really the private conversations we had. I'm not going to do that here, but I want to remind you that we can't stay in our bubble as much as we'd like to. We do have to interface with other people, especially you. You're a lot younger than I am. There's time for you to still have different relationships, to have fun. It's difficult to not compare. Like for me, it's over. I'm done now. It's like nothing matters to me as far as that. But for you, you're still young. I encourage you to explore and get out more and do a few different things. I do feel the job. Did you get the job? Because that's going to take your mind off a lot of this. It's wonderful being communicating with the other side, but we can't stay there, unfortunately. It's not our time to do that, and it certainly isn't your time. I do see good news. I don't know if you got the new job yet. I hope you did, because I feel very positive about that. And more money. Let me know how that's going. And don't be persnickety is what I'm hearing. Don't be persnickety. Not quite sure what that means. Persnickety. Like, don't be look a gift horse in the mouth or be too picky. I like that word, persnickety. I'm not quite sure what it means, but I think that's what it means. Go for it. I want you to go for it. Okay? You're a beautiful girl. You deserve a nice future. Keep going, girl. I like springtime for you, particularly the month of May. Robert, we did. Thank you, April, for being here as always. Where is Lady? Where'd she go? Oops. I flipped it over. Okay, I got Robert. I got April. Oh, I got to do Richard. Richard, I'm sorry I missed you, dear. I should have done you first. I apologize. Richard. Snow boots. Do you have snow boots on? Like those big green ones, like galoshes with the thick soles. Do you have those? I'm seeing those. I don't know if you had snow where you are. I guess. Colder temperatures. I got something that was bitter. It was really bitter. So I won't tell you how warm it is today, right now. It was 80 today, but we have rainy days ahead, which we really need. So that'll be great. Dry. I think there's dry plains where you are. Are there fires or something, smoke from something, or feel like there's some kind of natural thing going on. I thought it would be natural, but it could be a factory explosion. I'm seeing a lot of smoke come out. So I don't know what that is, but I'm wondering if you experienced that lately. Good money coming. You might change shifts. Are you considering that? I think there's an opening. Boy, I bet it's hard to get on days there. Even if you want days, I don't know. But I feel like there's an opening, second shift maybe, and you're going to consider that, or you're being considered for that. I like springtime. I like you out in the open. I see a ranch. I'm wondering you're going to visit a ranch of some sort, cattle or horses. I think horses. So I'm wondering if you're going there, because that's what I see. See like a wooden paddock with horses in it. Maybe with a friend, fooling around. You're enjoying yourselves, playing cowboy for the day. I also get redneck. So I'm wondering if you have a friend that's a redneck. God bless them. You have quite a few friends, actually. And I am liking, I feel like I'm getting, for karaoke, I feel like you're doing a duet, or you're doing something on stage. Maybe Richard is also an actor. So I'm wondering if you're doing like a duet or something, having a scene with somebody. I'm just wondering, because I'm kind of getting that impression. And I also get see that tank top with a number on it, like a walk, a run, and barbecuing. So I think you have some great spring and summer events planned. So enjoy. Thanks, Richard, for being here, as always. All right. Whoops. And that is Lady. Lady, how are you, dear? I don't know if I've read for you before. Is this Dee Dee or is your name? It doesn't matter. I think I know you. Richard's mentioned Dee Dee, so I'm wondering. Anyway, I'm gonna read you like I never knew you before. Oh, I skipped Kavita. Hold on, lady. Let me get Kavita. Kavita! Two for the price of one. I'm wondering is that a trip? Are you booking, is it a special? Is it a rewards program? Is it an offer? I know you had mentioned going back to Italy to a different region or staying around the Rome area. I think that's what you said. Staying in one particular area. I feel, this wouldn't be Rome, would it? I feel like where you're going, there's water, there's the Mediterranean right there. But, well, of course, either coast for Italy. But I feel like there's an inlet or a harbor. I can smell salt air and I smell fish. So I'm wondering if that's where you're going. A lot of wine tasting. Got to talk to Roy and Jill about that. Maybe they're making their own wine from the grapes they're growing. Just wondering. I feel like there's a trip involved with that trip is a special outing, is the food from that region and the wine. And it's beautiful countryside. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot of artwork surrounding that area. And there might be a mountainous, going towards a mountainous area for you. But I feel like two for the price of one. I don't know what that means. So I'll pass it on to you. Concern about your parents is, you're thinking, okay, don't forget, they're probably eligible for caretakers from Medicare or whatever. This would be a good plan. I would look into it. Because we can't be all things to all people. We can't do everything for them. You're going to need a break. So I feel that there's a schedule being written up so that you feel free or have confidence in going away. So I do see that coming up. A different kind of job wise, I know that you're trying to spend more time around home and with your artwork and stuff like that. Kavita is a great artist. I see more of that, doing more of that. I see a show with jewelry. So I don't know if you're considering making jewelry or you're going to be alongside a vendor that sells jewelry, but it's all hand craftsmanship. Very powerful event for you to be on for networking and some sales. Until we get going and people are familiar with your work, sales are slow, but they're going to come. Okay, Kavita, so I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much. I got Pooja. Oh, I got Lady. Hold on. Got Lady, which I crossed out. Lady. I think of Lady and the Tramp. Actually, there is a dog here. Lady, I'm wondering if you have like a Cocker Spaniel or something on the other side. I have somebody here. Kind of looks like a Cocker Spaniel to me. I had one 100 years ago. Let's see. This one is pretty. Looks like Lady in the Tramp. Blondish hair. Those kind of ears with the hair. I'm wondering if that would be for you, Lady. I wonder if that's Dee Dee. I want to say the word stepmother. I'm wondering if you have a stepmother or one of your parents had a stepmother. But I'm getting the word stepmother. I'm wondering if that means anything to you if you are a stepmother. I also feel there's a grandmother here as well talking about this. This is funny. I get Kahlua. I used to know somebody with the first name Kahlua, like the drink, the alcohol drink. But somebody is mentioning Kahlua to you. So I'm wondering if there's a friend or a relative past that used to drink that. And I'm seeing the bottle, Kahlua. So I'm wondering if that means anything to you or if that's someone's name. Like I had a friend whose name was Kahlua. She was born in Hawaii. I like Hawaii for you, so I'm wondering if you've been there, if you're going to go, something about that. I was there twice, actually. They're both enjoyable trips, but would I go again? I don't know. Maybe it's a long flight. I don't know. Maybe I could transport myself there instead. I would rather do that. I would rather do astral travel instead of traveling right now. Poor Hawaii, they had huge fires or something going on. Terrible. Anyway, so I get the Hawaii connection to you, lady. I'm wondering if this means anything, if the Kahlua name means anything, grandmother in spirit means anything to you. Also, I have a military gentleman too. I can see him. And I'm seeing coins. Wonder if you're going to Las Vegas, if you're betting, going to the casinos, going to New York, the Catskills, the Poconos, somewhere like that. Like I'm seeing slot machines. So I'm wondering if that's on your agenda. Thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate you. Richard and Lady. Got that. Richard. That was Kavita. Pooja. How could I forget you? Pooja. Wonderful to have you with us, Pooja. Being very creative. Did we start the new job? What's the month of March? Something about March, dollar signs, movement. I see also, I guess everybody is like, what are we all doing because of this shift in whatever this is, the year of the horse, that we're getting rid of things, cleaning out. So far, I've got it piled up. I know it has to be thrown out. I haven't done it yet. I've been making trips to Goodwill and having stuff picked up, but I'm still not done. The house is a wreck, but hey, the dogs don't complain, so it's okay. That's what I'm getting here with Pooja. I'm getting rid of things. Not that I don't think you have a lot, but I feel like you're getting rid of things, preparing to move, which is very smart of you because you will be moving. I like the month of March. And I'm hearing a gentleman calling. I don't know if that's a movie. Is that a movie? No, that was Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. It's something about a gentleman calling. So I'm wondering if this is one of your relatives in spirit. I think the older lady that I usually get for you, maybe a grandmother, and she is saying there's a gentleman going to be calling. So, and I'm encouraging you to get the haircut. You're thinking about getting your hair done differently, do it. And there's a new pair of shoes on your horizon. So I have a feeling there's a date coming. Better to be ready. Always be ready. You never know, because it would be terrible if you had to go shopping right before the date. That would stink. I've done that. It's not a good look. So you might want to pick out a couple of things for work, and maybe that can be modified down a little bit for a date or something sexy for a date. Just putting it out there, Pooja. Just reminding you. Carol D. What else? Something about beads. I'm wondering if you're going to hang those beads in the doorway or on a window, or is it beads, a necklace? Something about that. Something about beads. So I'm wondering about that. And I'm also getting, I don't think you're going to be arrested or anything. I don't see that. But I see something with fingerprints. I'm wondering if you need to be licensed. I think I had to have my fingerprints done for massage licensing. I'm wondering if it's something like that. I think it's company. It's not an arrest or DUI or anything like that. It's for work. Maybe you're joining the FBI. I don't know. So keep that in mind, Pooja. Thank you so much for being here. Who is SHANB Hagss. Who is that? Is that Samir? I don't know. I'm going to read you hoping that you're going to put less because I'm waiting for your name to show up. I got to move on to Carol D. Carol, how are you, dear? I'm getting footsteps, and I'm wondering if this is that. Have you seen that poster of footprints with Jesus walking along the shoreline? I don't know if it's that. I don't know if you just came across your baby footprints. If footprints is important to you, I'm not sure what that's about, but that's what I'm hearing. I'm also getting Barcelona. Why am I getting Barcelona? I don't know if I'm getting that song. What was that? Who was that guy I thought died that isn't dead? Song Barcelona, which I cannot remember. Let me look at that. What's that guy's name? It's terrible losing when the brain goes. Barcelona. Why am I getting that? I think your father liked music. Barcelona. City in Spain. Barcelona. Lyrics. Here we go. Oh, a lot of people sang that. Ed Sheeran. So I'm getting that song. Freddie Mercury, Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I thought it was somebody else. Okay. Anyway, I like that song. Oh, Freddie Mercury wrote that? Wow. I didn't know that. Oh. I'd like to go. I'm wondering if we're going to go there, Carol. Barcelona. That's the song I'm getting from Dad to Sir with Love. I also hear that song. I'm wondering what that's about. Remember when that came out? That was such a really controversial movie, right? At the time. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Anyway, I get that song, Barcelona, Carol. I'm wondering if you're going there or if you're going to meet somebody from there. Boy, that would be cool. That's a sexy city to come from, right? Still get that partnership. I don't know if it's work related or romance related. I do feel, are you doing something different with this business? Because you have been changing things and playing around with things and meeting people and talking about it. There's more push on this, more rewarding relationships and business ties this spring as a result of the work that you did over the winter. I'm wondering if that makes sense, Carol. Your father he's telling me I've got somebody on the other side that smoked a pipe. Did your grandfather smoke a pipe? I'm not sure which one, paternal or maternal, but he's showing, it might be his father. I'm seeing somebody, a grandparent, smoking a pipe on occasion, and woodworking. So I'm wondering if that is somebody in your family, Carol. He's passing in just to say hello. And I'm wondering if you're moving. I think you're going to move. Again, I think you're trying to move. And my feeling is by the end of 2026, like way before the end, maybe summer, before fall. So I'm going to give you that, Carl. I hope that is meaningful to you. Now I have Samir, and then I will get back to that strange name, unless it is Samir. Hi, Samir. Thanks, Carol, for being here. Appreciate you. Samir is here. Did you say something about a job change or that you were looking? Why do I feel that I heard that or you told me that? Who is that? CJM. Oh, oh, it is Samir. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank God. Thank you, Samir. I'm wondering if there's something about job related. Oh, Linnell's here. What's this? No, 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 she says. Lady says, no, no, no. I don't know. It's not Dee Dee. Okay. Okay. Her name is Lady. Okay. I'll get back to you if I have time, hon. This is Kavita. Carolan, thanks. I'm going to Lake Como region as well as 3 other countries in June. I don't know what for the price of one means. The Swiss and Austrian Alps are also on the agenda. Oh, good. I don't know what the 2 for 1 is. Maybe it's when you go out to dinner or something. I don't know. Lady says no. So I don't know if she's saying no to the message. Spear, I'll get to you in a second. Pooja, I was thinking of a haircut, going to focus on my physical health more. Thank you, Carolan, for the message. I don't know who that is. Hi. I have no idea who that is. Samir, let me get to you. I don't know if you said something about your job or work. Well, there is some time. I hope that isn't a problem for you. I don't think it would be because you're incredibly intelligent. If that is the case, I think you might be looking. I've always seen you doing 2 things. So maybe you're doing something. You're remarkably smart. Wondering if somebody wants you on their team. So if there is a job search going on, I see an interview that you're going to do, and somebody's going to decide that they want you on their team. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm wondering if it's an additional position or replacing your full-time position. But let's not panic, okay? Because I do feel substance here. I see something good coming for you. And I'm getting coins from the gentleman I usually see. He's got this little boat thing that he's standing on the front end of this boat with his little hat, with his hat on, doing this in the water. He's sending you coins and fishes. I think fish is, I don't know if he would go hunting for fish, if that's how he fished, was like a bow and arrow kind of thing. It also means wealth to him. Our carpenters. Okay. About the pipe. Okay. Samir, that is a sign of wealth for this gentleman. So coins and fish. Maybe that's how he made his money. Or that meant subsistence for his family and means wealth. Like for some people, it would be a bowl of fruit on the table. For him, it would be fish enough to feed his family. So I'm going to pass that on to you. Don't worry. I know you can't help but worry. But there is a family united around this situation. So you have the support of your family. So God bless you. I'm sure you're going to find exactly what you're looking for. I hope that means something to you, Samir. Be positive because you have a lot to offer. Okay, here I am. Oh, you're from a fishing village. How come I never knew that? Okay, good. Thank you, Samir. Carol says, I think that's her. That's Carol, right? Her first name is Lady. Okay. Oh, and Leona. What's her name? Linnell. What did Carol say? Samir. I think it was Carol was saying, my father and son are carpenters. Not sure about the pipe. Looking forward to moving. Yeah, well, you're definitely going to be. Probably. And it's going to feel like the rug was pulled out from under you because it's going to be like fast. You're like, what? But it's good. Good luck to you. And who is CJM? Who are you? I think they're trying to pull a fast one on me. Let me get to Linnell. What's my time look like? Ooh, get a move on. Linnell, pebbles, lots of rocks. I'm wondering if you're building a rock thing. I would love to have done that, like my driveway or something. Those big rocks. I feel like I'm gardening. If I am you, I also feel like I have a new opportunity for drama or community theater or something. I do feel business-wise. I don't remember what you said you're doing. I don't know if it's jewelry or what you're doing. I forget, but it's very profitable. I love the way I'm hearing that it's almost, your life has been almost recently like a Christmas Carol, like looking at the dead, what is dead to you, and how nightmarish it was. I feel like that's the cobwebs are swept away from you. You're finally able, with all your joy, you're always joyful and happy. You're finally ready to put down some roots and to meet men and to move on. And I do feel that very strongly. Joanne Leon is on Rumble. Thanks, Joanne. Where was I going with this? Linnell. Dating. It's like, dust off. You're sexy, okay? Take it off the shelf and put it back on, okay? Because you might have to study up a little bit on this because it's been a while, okay? Not saying anything, but just saying, okay? Good luck to you, Linnell. All good things for you. And I don't know who this person is. I have no idea. Who is that? New. Oh, wait. Is this a guy? Let me look at this. Can't see. I think it's a guy. Am I wrong? Oh, Carey. I can't tell by that little picture. I'm sorry to insult. Carey. That's my daughter's name. I got to read you, right? Thank God you'd give me the name. Carey. Spring bouquet with a ribbon to you. I feel like there's a male on the other side wanted to talk to you. Something nice coming up in the month of May. I don't know what that means. Being shown the month of February. It could be a birthday, anniversary, for a passing. Someone passed. Feel like I have an older person looking out for you. Talking about an heirloom. I'm cramming this in here. Wedding? Are you getting married? Are you going to a wedding? Somebody's wedding. You're going to meet somebody at a wedding. I see this beautiful bouquet of flowers with a beautiful ribbon on it. So I'm wondering if that's for a wedding. And books. See, books. I don't know if you're a teacher in education, if you just like to read, if you're a writer. Very creative feeling coming on. And something about high school. Connecting with high schools or commenting on your high school achievements. I don't know what that means. But I also have a gentleman in spirit who feels very close to you. This could be a father, grandfather. And when you realize this, you're going to start crying. I just want to let you know he is okay. You are okay. Everything good. I am at 9 o'clock. I'm going to do a quick shout out to Joanne Leo, who is on Thursdays at 4 p.m. New show host, Joanne Leo. Psychic Joanne Leo, right? .com? Is it joanneleo.com? You'd think I'd know that by now. Anyway, please check out her show. She is gives soul readings, and she's a master of psychic numerology, all kinds of skills, life coaching. Please check her work out. Her show is on Thursdays, 4 p.m., Goldylocks Productions. Thank you so much, everybody. I just made it. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, please come back next week, and we'll see you then. Thank you. Have a great week. Thanks for being here. Good night now.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.